The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
Hello. We're doing a real BBC Super Chat Square. I say me. Doing a real BBC Super Chat Square Up yesterday. I wanted to keep the show to 4 hours because I had like 2 hours sleep and I was knackered. And as ever, the show just goes by like that. And so before you know it, 4 hours are already up. And my body is just saying, take me to bed. Lay my head down on the pillow. And that is exactly what I did after the stream. I just shut everything down. But you don't need to know the ins and outs of taking the clothes off and stuff. But ended up just like crashing out immediately. And Belle just joining me as soon as I crashed out. Just what have I got in my mouth? No idea. She just joined me. She was chilling out on my bed rest, and she's like, "Oh, Daddy's in bed. Daddy, can I come under the covers, please?" So she jumped under. I thought we'd have some eye candy while I read them out, and I thought this tweet was great. This is a tweet from Batwoman, from the Batwoman Twitter account, promoting, because you can see at the bottom, 27th of October 2021. So not last year. Promoting tonight's episode of Batwoman, and it says, well, look who is helping the Bat team. A new episode airs tonight. That's exactly what happened last week. This is exactly what happened last week. And it ended with Alice getting carted back away to Arkham Asylum. So she's going to get uncarted out of Arkham Asylum to help them with another case, which will probably end with her going back to, fuck this show. Now then, this is the first of two streams, because at 8 o'clock in 2 hours' time, I have What Toys with Robert Meyer Burnett. And I got 3 1-in-6s. 3 1-in-6s to show off tonight, and some really interesting news. Well, when I say interesting, got some stuff shipping. There's some interesting stuff out for pre-order. So Hot Toys in 2 hours' time. So I'm hoping we can get everything wrapped up in about 90 minutes. Give me half an hour to just, change things over. And then Robert and I will be back at 8 p.m. UK time, midday Pacific. For those people who are doing your clocks, changing time stuff. Okay. And as ever, because it's a Super Chat Square Up, there's going to be plenty of Super Chats. They're going to be directed to Mauler, who isn't here, of course, and Gary, who isn't here, of course. So they're going to be really fun to go through. and to answer, which is rather nice. Now then, we're going to start off with Woke Troll with a $5 who says, I can't stay the whole stream. It's okay. You could go back and watch it if you wanted to. But take my money as, yes, somebody who actually directed it towards me. Fuck yeah. You deserve it for watching Batwoman. Topical. And endangering your very sanity. Hi, Mauler. Mauler's not here. He is not here on purpose. What a horrible man. Unbelievable. No, I mean, I'm sure he'll be happy with that. Hey, as I saw your cameo appearance on Critical Drinker this morning about Batwoman. Yeah. Drinker texts me early in the morning. Well, I say early in the morning, like 9 o'clock, 8:30, something like that. And he's just like, can I use your imagery in a video today to do some Batwoman piss taking? And I was like, yeah, of course you can. And it's funny because I had exactly the same idea that he was going to do with it. And he did I mean, I didn't ask what he was going to do because, you know, I don't care. In as much as, you know, I just wanted it to be a fun surprise sort of thing. But I thought, oh, it wouldn't be funny if he kind of did this. And he did exactly what I thought, which was rather cool. But yeah, all hail to the Critical Drinker, who's just one of the best YouTubers out there right now. There's some people absolutely killing it at the moment with some really, really good stuff. And Drinker he just never misses, man. Ladies, he just never misses at all. Oh, and by the way, for everyone on Diabetes Watch, I've drunk quite a bit of water. So if I have to go pee, this water is diabetes water. So I'm clearly got massive diabetes because I've guzzled down a liter of water in the last hour. It has to be diabetes. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's diabetes. Who knows? Who knows? But I have actually eaten something today, which I didn't do yesterday. Lack of Attack with a $10 says, I recommend everyone to give reading Dune a shot. It is a monument to sci-fi as Lord of the Rings is to fantasy. If you enjoyed the movie, the book has such excellent world building and storytelling, a true epic. I might get it on Stay Hydrated. Oh, absolutely. On What's-a-majiggy. What's it called? Audacity, not Audacity. Audio thing. I might do that and have somebody read it to me as I just have a wank. Fook Google 2 with a $2 says, Well of Souls is a stolen term from Jack Chalker. Okay. What is that? What is Midnight's Edge After Dark with a $5 says Dune 2 just announced by Legendary, trending like a mofo. Love you guys. Yes. Dune 2 has been announced, was announced yesterday during the stream. Audible, that's the one. It was announced during the stream, so we are going to get Dune 2 coming out, I think, October 2023. What's he called? Mr. Villeneuve said, I have the fans, I have the cast, I have the crew, I have the memes or something. Yeah, it was good to see, and I really enjoyed Dune. I really enjoyed it. You know, I'm not trying to hype it up as like the greatest thing I've ever seen or anything, but I just thought it was really good sci-fi. I thought it was really good sci-fi, and as somebody who hasn't read the books and had a very casual understanding of the material, I really enjoyed it. I liked the pace of it. I liked the world building of it. Went through it all yesterday, of course, in yesterday's stream. Oh, hold on. Look, we got DSP. Sorry, not Tree of Woe. This is, of course, DSP. DSP here. If you like me and my content, please tip me. Absolutely. Please go tip DSP. He needs that money to pay his bills, which, by the way, just mean mobile gaming. Dirt is King with a $5 says Dune 2 was just announced by Legendary Pictures like 5 minutes ago. You see, when the real BBC happens, things happen. You know, stuff happens. Hey, I saw another super coming today. I know you guys, right? I know you don't listen to me, and I know you do your own thing, but you super chatted enough yesterday. Just don't super chat. Just sit back and relax today as we go through the super chats. I know you don't listen to me, but I'm just saying. Legalize adulthood with a 25 super chat said dollar. This square up is an absolute triumph. Too soon. Dude, we've moved on from absolute triumphs. We're on to masterpieces. After Shang-Chi was an absolute triumph. We're on to masterpieces now. That's what the Eternals is. It's a masterpiece with a big old gay sex scene in it. No, it's not. It's apparently really, really small. Blinkety, you'll miss it. So it can get edited out for foreign audiences. What I will say, I want to keep that up because I want to say something to you directly in a sec. What I will say is some people, and I don't know if we discussed it. But some people were commenting on the black woman being removed from the Chinese posters. That's not actually correct. People were doing they were looking at a singular poster, and there are posters for China where she's absolutely in the poster, not like diminished, prominent in the poster. So yeah, there you go. But yeah, legalized adulthood had a lovely cup of tea today, dude. I had a lovely cup of tea from legalized adulthood. Sent me some tea in the post. True Pop Culture becoming YouTube member. Thank you, sir. Jens Anderson becoming a member. Thank you, sir. And a Pirate Queen, with $2 says, hope you're feeling better, as. Yeah, you know, it's hung out with hung out is not quite the word, but I was speaking to some friends yesterday, and one of them is a COVID survivor. No, one of them had coof. So I think I had it last year, but yeah, if I might get it, I might develop it in a couple of weeks, and you know, fight it off naturally and get on with life. Legalized adulthood again, though, with a $25 thing. This square up is a marvelous masterpiece. Too late. No, that's fine. We'll like that. And these are just coming in from today. Stop it. It's Michael Storm with 2 Bagnon says, make comics punk again. Please get well soon, Maz. I'm not ill. I'm not trying to be, you know, flippant, but I'm not ill. I'm just, you know, I'm getting over a bereavement, and it's just hard. It's a hard thing when you're sad. You know, you're sad somebody's gone, and it's a very it was a very complex situation with my family. Always fucking is with my family. And it's just you know, it's a hard thing. It's a hard thing. I want to be like, you know, get up and go. And I'll be totally honest with you, like, I was that far from canceling today's stream. Really was. Just that far, because it's difficult. It's just really difficult. But I just got to say to myself, just throw yourself in. Just throw yourself in, you know. Just throw yourself in, get into it. When you're into it, when you're bantering, it's good fun when you're bantering. But yeah, you know, when the lights are off when the show is over and I'm here by myself, then I do tend to retreat into my own mind, which is something that I've got to try and not do. But it's like I said, it's a difficult process, and you just take it a day at a time. Dread with a $5 says coming soon from DC Comics. Oh, Jesus Christ. With the combined might of the Alpha Betatrons. Oh my goodness. They are transient defender of the galaxy. Oh wow. Hey Az and Gary. Hi Mola. I'm sure they'll defend the galaxy, canceling one comedy show at a time. Digby Strawbridge, hey, with a £10 says, thanks for your sterling work, Az and lads. This is keeping me going whilst working. Something very, very dull. Well, I hope the show kept you entertained. Like I said, it was a really quick show yesterday. I couldn't believe how quickly it went. I really couldn't. I did have 2 peas in it though, and then I did have to go collect something from Amazon partway through as well. These are coming in from today's. I'll just intersperse them. Kelly Johnson with $2 says, should Shuffle T, the battle rapper, be the next Doctor? Sure. I've no idea who they are because I'm not down with the kids. Sure, absolutely. Robert Wiles with a $5 says, you're helping me deal with so much stress. I'm losing my pug. He's dying. Oh, he's dying from a spinal disease. So it's all been hard. You help with your vids. Thank you. Be blessed. Oh, it's hard losing a pet, man. My mate lost his dog recently of 15 years. 15 years. And I knew that dog as well from it's a little twat. He was a little twat. But I knew that dog from when it was tiny, because it's my mate's. So although I obviously wasn't there all the time with it, I did share here with him for a fair bit of time, few years. So yeah, we all loved him. We all loved the little doggo. And 15 years, good knock. It was a good knock, and I found out yesterday. That after it's been about 6 months or so since he passed, I found out yesterday that he's ordered a new doggy. He's had a kid, and he's ordered a golden retriever puppy. Which he's picking up at 9 weeks old. So I'm really chuffed for him. So when his kiddie's growing up with that, Labradors are just wonderful family pets. They really are beautiful dogs. I love Labradors, golden retrievers, Labradors, whichever you want. So yeah, I think that's going to be great for the kiddo. I think it's going to be great for him. And of course, my other mate has got himself Frankie the Beagle, who I hope to be looking after soon. Jens Anderson with 20 Swedish says, hi Az, this one's for you. Oh, thank you. I'll stick that in my back pocket, you know what I'm saying? Kelly Johnson with a $2 says, Az, your favorite N-dub song. Oh, Wicked Time Wild. Yeah, that one. You know the one. You know the one I'm talking about. Hey Yellow Flash, how you doing, dude? Great family dog. Yes, they are great family dogs. So with him now having a family, it's real cool. It's going to be real cool. And if I ever get my fucking shit together, then I'd like to get myself a doggo as well, which would be really nice. Not applicable with a $2 says, I don't know. Several of the old ones are pretty gay. I don't know what that refers to, but I reckon old people. So that was probably Gary. And not applicable again with a $2 says, need a soundboard clip of hips hitting an ass hard. Somebody was horny. Somebody was horny that day. Optimus Jedi with a $2 says, anyone see Arch's pencil video? Marvel needs to. No. No. I saw a little bit of Shaddy's this is Shaddy, not Arch's though. Shaddy's force field, Dune force field video. Michael Miller with a 14 Zardon says June 2 is a go. See legendary Facebook post. Yes. Bubba Doom with the $5 says, what did one Eternal say to the other Eternal at the bar? Hold on, let me have a guess. Want to have sex? Want to have the first gay Marvel sex scene, which is short enough to be edited out for foreign audiences. Was that it? Let me see. May I push in your stool? Oh. May I push in your stool? Oh, wow. Oh, my. Oh, my. James Pierce with a $5 says, looking forward to Peeping Tom and Rear Admiral Power Bottom crossover event. Two very different things altogether, if you think about it. It's not really like an arch nemesis. It's not like a Batman Joker. Like the Peeping Toms, you know, Joker would be a Puritan, a priest, something like that. Somebody who is pro censorship, pro covering up, something like that. A power bottom. That's just a sex thing. That's a sexy time. I think I've said sex enough times to be demonetized. Legalize adulthood with a $25 from yesterday to go the two that you did today. Why not start a food channel? Oh, yeah, we went through this one yesterday. Called, wait for it, Feels versus Gravy Face. No. I had some cereal today. I got myself some Lion Bar cereal because I like Lion Bar chocolate bars. They're nice. Oh yeah, they're nice. And I ordered on my Morrison shop this Lion Bar cereal, and it was nice. It was nice, and it turned the milk all chocolatey, like Cocoa Pops. So that was a bit dirty, and I liked it. Wow, Leo the Bum Tickler with a $10 says China is looking pretty based right now. Also, Mauler, do you have a long bum? Wow, there was a lot of sex talk in the chat. A long bum or a regular shaped bum? I have it on good authority that Mauler is long in certain proportions, like long in the chest, long in the legs, long in the arms. But he's got a right tight ass. That's what I heard. White Knight Leo with a $5 says, anyone defending Baldwin shouldn't be allowed to own a firearm. Well, there's not a lot of Hollywood stars that are defending him by the looks of it. I saw a couple of things today. Adam Baldwin, no relation, by the way, who played Jane in Firefly. Apparently, he's back, and he said that Adam Baldwin just needs to fucking deal with it, hand himself in, and throw himself at the mercy of the court. Baron Grod with a £1. Thank you, Baron. And then Kirsty Alley said, I've never heard any of this cold gun nonsense. And then Kirsty Alley went and described the gun procedure when you're on set. The procedure when it comes to guns and how to use them. So she was very against Mr. Baldwin. I mean, obviously, it's such a really, I mean, it's a tragic situation because obviously somebody lost their life in it. Alec Baldwin. Did I say Adam? I meant Alec. But it's just like, it's Alec Baldwin. The guy's a fucking prick, you know? So it's you're just like, I'm kind of not surprised somebody like him could find himself in a situation like this. And then judging by what the crew have been saying about safety on the set, walking off, all this kind of stuff, the whole thing just comes across as such a disaster. Baron Grod with another £1. Thank you, Baron. No messages, just likes to stick a quid in my pocket. Thank you. Outer Passion Zone 261. Not to be confused with Outer Passion Zone 260. Who's a fucking asshole. But 261 isn't. With a £5 says, into 2000 AD, back in there, not other comics since being an independent gamer since 1982, veteran status. But hey, have a can of Blueberry Rockstar Energy. Ooh, I'll try that. I'll try a can of Blueberry Rockstar Energy. And Baron Grod again with another £1. He's just like making it rain with pound coins, which actually hurts. You know, it's easier when it's $1 bills because they're like paper and soft and shit. But £1 coins and they bounce off and they hurt. But thank you. Appreciate that. Where did we get to? We got to Optimus Jedi again with a $2 says, didn't Axel Braun make the Marvel Love Universe? I know because some people have been talking about it. I know that he did he's a porn director, but I know that he's done some Marvel parodies, and he did a Captain Marvel parody, sex parody, which is probably better than the Captain Marvel film, let's just be honest, which I haven't seen, nor do I ever wish to. Lots of let's go Brandon, let's go Baron, let's go Pierce Bronson. Let's go Pierce Bronson. Any more let's have a look. Any more let's goes in the chitty chat. Oh, there you go. There's a couple of let's goes going on there. Ackles Floozy with a $5 says, in 4 days I watched EFAP 50, 100, 150. I was on EFAP 100 and 150. Now to head home from work. In actual fact, I think I did did I do like a 12-hour shift on EFAP 150? I did a big shift. I did a big stint on EFAP 150. Now to head home from work and watch all of Squid Game. Fucking homework. Well, tomorrow, 8 p.m. UK time, midday Pacific time, here on this channel, Robert Meyer Burnett and I will be starting our first of a 9-episode series that we're doing, where we're going through each individual episode of Squid Game. So there you go. Let's go sci-fi. Let's go as. Oh my lord. And another. Who's this Brandon guy? Let's go Charles Bronson. Let's go Godzilla. Oh my goodness me. Let's go Boris Johnson. Oh my. Andrew Clark with the $2 says, Kibble Swift's new comic is generic and boring. Now this shocks me. This absolutely shocks me. as hold on, I just have to get my things in order. Yeah. Not applicable. The $2 says, let's go Brie Larson's eggs. Oh wow. No, that's not. That's horrible. Marksman of 117B with a $5 says, Gary. It's not here. Remember what I told you about what the gay trenders did to Russia? Where are the gays to fight and reclaim their flag and movement? Wow, I'm so glad that was directed at Gary and not me. But I do know that Putin came out, I don't know when, a few days ago, and denounced the West for allowing children to believe that they can change their genders. I ain't saying a thing. Not saying a thing. YouTube, not saying a thing. I'm just stating what he said. Andrew Clark with a $2 says, Fridging EFAP was covering OSP 1.7 million subs. Oh, wow. A lot more than I've got. Definitely a lot more than I've got. Daryl the Derelict with a $5 says, I'm almost to the point of getting in a gay pile to stop this abysmal future like in South Park. In a gay pile? What's a gay pile? I think we've got to the part in the super chats where we were discussing the Eternals sexy time scene. What's a gay pile? I don't know what a gay pile is. I'm almost to the point of getting in a gay pile to stop this abysmal future like in South Park. No idea. G-Man with a $10 says, as it was a kryptonite cattle prod in the last episode of Batwoman. The bat suit's only weakness. No, the bat suit is also weak to trumpets. You can hit a trumpet over the head of the bat suit and that will work, even though it absorbs everything. I'll send you the link on. Oh, sorry. Comics has said something. By the way, comics, I can't do Sunday, but we'll sort something. But he's sending a link or something. Let's have a look. Hang a look. Let's see. It'll pop up. When it's ready, it'll pop up. Let's jump back. Somebody says, I'm gay and I've no idea what a gay pile is. And if we can't rely on a gay person to tell us what a gay pile is, then I have no idea. The imagery of a white man treating a black woman like cattle was so powerful, stunning, and brave. Wow. Oh boy, I can't wait for tonight's episode of Batwoman. I can wait a lot. Not applicable. A lot of super chats. Thank you, sir. With a $5 says, as a Christian, I'm going to be very disappointed if you just gave the internet the idea for the hit new show Jesus Bob Christ Pants. That would be great. Okay. That's a more religious SpongeBob, I guess. Cubus SC7 with a €20 says, what I would really like is a revival of the historic genre. We'll talk about this in a sec. Making movies about our real life heroes of the ancient times till the 20th century. There hasn't been a lot about Prussia, for example, but real epic stuff there. Well, I mean, you say that, but Channel 5, of course, decided to do a 3-part miniseries about the last days of Anne Boleyn. and they race changed Anne Boleyn. A historical character. Because history isn't woke enough, people. History is not woke enough. I'd just like to thank Channel 5. I made a few shekels off those videos about that god-awful decision, because when you change that, you change history. Ergo, it doesn't become history. It becomes fantasy. The implications of having a black woman at that time would be immense in a historical sense. So to just try and pass it off as some sort of woke drivel, well, okay, thank you, comics. Kelly Johnson with the $2 says, as your favorite Space Marine chapter, Death Guard. I mean, I know they're chaos, but Death Guard. It's got to be Death Guard. Right. Okay. So, apparently, this is according to Comics Division, by the way. No! I pressed the wrong button. Well, no, because I have to do this so I can do the thing. This one here. This is a gay pile. Or this is the... this is what would be a gay pile. There you go. So thank you, comics. We can all have this visual in our head now. Forever. Forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Let's go back to that unbelievably shit headline for Batwoman, where they basically say, well, this week's episode is exactly the same as last week's. There you go. Congratulations, Batwoman, with that one. Right. Oh, man. Oh, did it put me back up to the top? Fuck you. I've got to scroll back down again. I hate when YouTube does that, man. So we had that one. Jacob Hawkins with a $5 says his vision about Jamis came true. Jamis taught him the way of the desert with his death. Chani killed his innocence by giving him a knife. Vision's good. I see what you're saying. But his visions are coming out therefore in not a literal sense. They're coming in ways that require interpretation, and when something requires interpretation, then it's always going to cause issues, isn't it? But yeah, okay, yeah. Micah P with a $2 says, can you tell me why the 70s were dark? Why the 70s were dark? I don't know. Not enough light bulbs? Maybe. A shortage of candles in Europe. Maybe that. Yeah, there you go. Andy Radart. Andy, I've got your book. I got your book, dude. Excuse me. I got some snot in my nose. And I don't have any tissues, so I just sniffed. Andy Radart with a £5 says, Marvel's director, Nia DaCosta, said Captain isn't a hero because he didn't kill Vision in Infinity War. He's an anti-hero. She has no clue what a hero is. No. They have no idea about fighting for what you love. They have no idea about fighting for change. They have no idea about everything they do now anyway involves deconstruction and just fuck them. Fuck them. Phase 4's a fucking joke, and your film Marvels is most likely going to be a pile of fucking shite. And it's been delayed, just like all the others. So, yay, I guess. I've cut my arm. I say I've cut my arm. There's a possibility that it's Belle, because she's been sleeping with me the last few nights. And I often wake up to Belle's claws in my chest or my belly or somewhere, because she's fallen asleep and then she's just gone like and whacked her claws out, which is a lot of fun. Thank you. Kelly Johnson with the $2 says, do you think Game of Thrones John/Danny romance was fire? I thought it was forced and shit. But Game of Thrones was in its little bit of a downward spiral by then. Not as much as season 8 though. Holy shit. P Gombi with a €5 with a 2-part super chat, both of them €5 each. So thank you very much indeed. We'll go to part 1. It all depends on the Quistats Haderach, maybe. The Bene Gesserit are truth seers, but there is a point in their visions that they cannot understand. Yes, like I said, open for interpretation. Only the prophesized male supreme being will be able to see further. Because of Jessica's betrayal, Paul is an uncontrollable element in the equation. Ooh. Okay. Editor MG with a $10 says, Gary, remember when Jesse Smollett, you mean Juicy Smollett, things happened and no one wanted to touch it on YouTube until Blair White did? Enter Rust. City Walk with a 2 Canadian. She complained about my Mama Susan, I'm just reading out the super chat, okay? I'm just reading out the super chat. She complained about my chitty chicken, chitty pork. I hope she didn't. I hope she really didn't complain about them. But if she did, that's awful. Wintrail with a $5 says, Hans Zimmer just announced on Twitter June Part 2 is moving forward. Yes. Let's jump this one here. Kelly Johnson again with a $2. Did Danny's heel turn make season 8 a dumpster fire? Well, it wasn't just that. It wasn't just Danny's heel turn, but I mean, that was fucking hilarious. I mean, I ended up laughing. I've said this story so many times, and I do apologize, but when she snapped in King's Landing and just started going around murdering everyone and everything, I was literally and actually laughing. I was just laughing because the show had just turned into a complete and utter farce. But season 8 had already, the Battle of Winterfell had failed massively, if you ask me, and the first 2 episodes didn't do anything really to build on anything at all, apart from I said this before, but what's her name, Broomhilda, being such a shit shag that Jamie decided to go back to King's Landing to fuck his sister. That's gotta be a fucking hard pill to swallow when you're so shit in bed. The dude that was fucking you wants to go back home and fuck his sister. Wow. Okay. Editor MG with a $5 says, let's go, Brandon. No idea what that means. And Editor MG with another $5 says, just finished season 2 of Lock and Key. It was amazing. A hard pillow to bite. Yes, a hard pillow to bite. Season 2 of Lock and Key. I'll have to get onto that because I did quite like season 1. So I'll eventually get around to watching season 2 of Lock and Key. Danak 666 with a $5 says, who would win the most racist and in a fight, Karen from the Karen movie or Batwoman? It's pronounced Dayhawk, by the way. Okay, Dayhawk, not Danik. Dayhawk. Who would win? Definitely Karen from Karen the movie. She's very racist. I mean, I know Batwoman is really racist as well and hates white people. I mean, like, detests them. But when I eventually do the Karen movie review, which I will do for you guys, I promise. That's a promise. I will do the Karen review as just a funny thing for us to laugh at. I was laughing for like the first 50 minutes of that film. Is some of the best comedy I've seen in ages. I was pissing myself laughing. Now, I know the film, that wasn't the reaction that the film wanted. The film wanted a different reaction. They kind of thought that those things were serious and we should be like, oh wow, this woman's like horrible and really racist. But I was actually pissing myself laughing because it was hilarious what they were doing. Like there's a part where she's in a restaurant. She's in a restaurant and she's with a white female friend of hers. And I say white because color does come into the issue here. And she's like, oh, I've got new neighbors. And she's like, oh, really? What are they like? And she says, they're black. And her friend just goes like, ah. Because everyone in that town is just racist. Everyone in that town is just horrible racist. And then it's like a black dude eating at this restaurant that they're at, and he's just talking to his friend. He's not being loud or anything. And then she gets up and goes over to him. She's just like, excuse me, can you keep the noise down, please? Otherwise, I'll have the manager kick you out. And he's rightfully like, what are you talking about? I'm not doing anything. And Karen's just like, she's such a farcical character. It's not like a believable character. It's like this actress decided, hey, I'm just gonna turn up the camp, and I'm just gonna turn up the weirdness to 15. And then she sits back down, and the guy laughs at a joke or something, and she gets him kicked out of the restaurant for laughing. Because everybody in that town is racist. Everybody. All the white people. Apart from the white people that they don't want to be racist. But all the white people are racist. What else have we got? Kelly Johnson again with a $2 says, did Branagh have the best story to be king? Absolutely. Absolutely. And I was thoroughly amused that he became king. No, wasn't that the fucking shittest thing in the world as well? Zagar Timir, maybe with 50 Swedish, says, let's go as Monday bar cruise next week. Oh, wow. 3 Bs guaranteed. Bats, brie, or bananas aren't in these Bs. Monday bar cruise. Beer. Boobs. Buggery. Okay, let's move on. I really kind of like lost it for that. Hi Ian, by the way, though. Philip Jones with a £5 says, look at South Park season 8 episode 7 Goobacks from the park. Yeah, we did it. We put it up on the screen. Comics Division sent imagery for us. Huron is steadfast with a 50 Canadian says, hi Az, Gary and Mauler. Mauler, been enjoying EFAP's coverage of the Resident Evil movies, was wondering if EFAP would do something similar with the Fast and the Furious franchise. They get crazier and crazier as the series go on. I think Mauler said possibility. To that. Burgers, bratwurst. Remember Athene. Remember Athene. Yeah, I I did part of his charity stream once. Hold on, wait. I just had to mute because I farted. Yes. He was doing these like charity drives, and I did one for him, and then they sent me a video, like a video message saying thank you, because I sent a message to him. I was like, hey, it's like, it's really nice that you're trying to incentivize people to do the charity stream for you by offering, like, I think they're offering like 5 top of the range gaming laptops, but they were offering them to the 5 people that brought in the most money. And I just said, to them, I think, it's really nice that you're doing that, but the problem is that the big streamers that you have are going to be the ones that get the most money, who are going to win the laptops, which they don't need to improve their setup. So, smaller streamers who are trying to, get up. And I said, I'm not saying that I deserve one of them. I'm just saying, but smaller streamers, there's just, what really is their incentivization to I know it's a charity thing, but they were the ones who were saying, we're going to do this and we're going to do that. And then the last I heard about Athene, because I watched that Athene is Dead video or whatever it was that Athene did themselves, where they were going through their history, and obviously this was very much one-sided. They were going through their history and the allegations against them and stuff like that, and then the last I heard, they were doing some sort of cryptocurrency thing, and they were releasing a mobile game to try and raise lots of money. But that's the last time I heard anything Athene related. But yeah, there you go. Kelly Johnson again with the 2 Australians says, should we have seen Azor Azar sword in season 8? Well, yeah, I mean, that was a storyline which just wasn't played up on at all. So it wouldn't have made a lot of sense, because they didn't even use that storyline. So but Dan and Dave, they knew best. They know best. Andrew Clark with a $2 says Kibblesmith snuck in one of his new warriors. Oh, which one? Which one? You don't have to do another super chat. Just tell me which one. Outer Passion Zone 261 with the £2 says brand new cherry flavor. Trust me, cherry flavored Rockstar. Somebody send me some to my PO box, please. Thanks. That'd be cool. Nice. Thank you. Skyjumper 12 with a $5 says, Hail the Trinity. Have to say, I love Dune. Can't wait to see it again. Just picked up all 4 issues of The Last Ronin. And Gary, sorry about Mike on Sunday. Why was Mike on Sunday? Was it muted? Let's jump back here again. Dread. Sorry, one of my 1 in 6s is poking me. Dread with a $5 says, Hi, Az, just checking to see if you got my book/email. If not, look out for it. Look out for a DM on Twitter from me later, if that's cool. At Fingetsuga. I don't know. You have to tell me what the book is. If you tell me what the name of the book is, I might be able to tell you. I might be able to tell you, dude. But I do get quite a few books sent to me and stuff, so I need, I'd need it to be specific, so I can say yes or no. Roaring Steel Media with a $10. By the way, we're an hour into the stream. Probably got about half an hour left. 55 minutes in. I have yet to urinate. Anyone who has seen Dune, is it nihilistic and devoid of true heroism like Game of Thrones, or does it have aspirational characters and hope like Lord of the Rings? No interest in the former. Sick of black pill stories. Hail. Well, it's more of houses, like, you know, warring houses, and I didn't find it nihilistic. No. I didn't find it nihilistic. It's there's not there's no sort of god entity, but it's not nihilistic at all. And you do have, you know, great characters like the Duke and Duncan, and yeah, there are some really, really good characters. I'd say the main character is the one who is a bit flat, but I wouldn't call it nihilistic. No. I was fascinated. He snuck in B negative, the vampire character. Oh, of course he did. Yeah, of course he would, because he's doing Blade. So yeah, that would have made more sense. That would have made sense. Outer Passion 261, the £2 says, okay, brand new cherry flavor, Rosa Salazar. Oh, okay. Dread with a $2 says, Rebirth, a reincarnation story. Lol, I forgot that. A rebirth, a reincarnation. No, I've not had that. That is not ringing a bell. So that has not, if you've sent it to me, that has not arrived. So there you go. At least I know that now. Where did we get to? How am I doing for time? I'm doing okay-ish. I can smash through a few. I'm broke down. No, just you don't have to super chat. I can look out for you. Peter W with a $5 says, I've not seen anyone talk about the new Uncharted movie. That's probably because it looks absolutely fucking shit. But it'll probably do well because it's Tom Holland. But as somebody who really liked the Uncharted franchise, well, I didn't, apart from number 4. You know, when brain's dying. I'm getting old. Maybe I am getting an onset of dementia. Maybe I got Bidened. When Neil Cuckman was at it, we're starting to go through his I'm a cuck phase. But the first 3 Uncharted's I really enjoyed, and you know, when you've kind of like gone through those, and they're very story based, and you know, they're very good at developing the characters, and then you get Tom Holland and fucking Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch as Sully. What the fuck? No, it's just like no. Maybe that's why. But it's Tom Holland, like I said, so maybe the Tom Holland fangirls will turn out and they'll be like, Night King 01 with the $5 says, hey, Az, you should read Dune. I'm reading it after watching the film, and it's a masterpiece. Also, for some reason, in the movie, Jessica is less cool. I don't know. I've heard it's a real slog, but I might get it on Audible or something and have somebody read it to me while I do the dishes or something. Andrew Clark with a $2 says, in his comic, mutants are human now with no power. What? I don't care. It's Kibble Smith. Nobody's buying it, dude. Nobody's gonna fucking buy it. Kelly Johnson with a $2 says, did Arian Bright Flame deserve his fate? I don't know. I don't know who that character is. I have no idea who that character is. Arian Bright Flame. No idea. Yes. Let's just say, yeah, abso-fucking-lutely. No idea. No idea who they are. And I haven't read the books. I just watched the TV show. And Arian doesn't ring a bell. Nami Brown with I have no idea what this is. AEDs with 50 AEDs. Love Dune. Watched it for the second time today. Best adaptation I've seen in a while. He drank wildfire. Wow. Holy cow. That is painful. God damn it. I told you to not super chat people. Ryan King with a 5 Canadian. Hey, Az, got any words of encouragement for a failing artist trying to get manga together? Instagram Ketsuyekimanga. If any curiosity, go on, people, go check out his Instagram and tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. But dude, if you want words of encouragement, you got to try. You got to fucking try. You know, if you give up, it's over. Sorry, I didn't turn my phone onto mute. If you give up, it's over. Then where you go? You go nowhere. You got to fight to the end. You got to fight to the bitter end, dude. Kelly Johnson with the $2 says, would Beatles' Hey Jude bring peace to Westeros? K-Tsuiki. Okay. Well, being a big fan of Hey Jude, the song Hey Jude, I believe it is the song that would heal all wounds. Maybe change Jude to Cersei. Hey, Cersei, don't make it bad. Take some wildfire and make it better. You know, we could do something like that. Yeah. Might work. Might work. Alcario97 with a $5 says, wasn't Hush all about how Jason Todd was gay? Sounds revolutionary. Yes, it was. That's exactly what Hush was about. Andre Medelsky with a 50 checks says, hi guys. Hey guys. Hi guys. Thanks to you, I watched the Japanese Alice in Borderland. Holy shit, just great. Thank you, man. Second season in December. Yeah, second season soon. But if you haven't seen it on Netflix, folks, go. What's this? Why are you there? Go away. Go off. Thank you. Not the comment. There was something weird. Yeah, if you haven't seen it on Netflix, Alice in Borderland, great show. Great show. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Trenna the Knitter Guthridge with a $2 says, Gary Sang won't gate food again. Not Baba, or really? Okay. No idea what that said. No idea at all. We just had a PayPal tip, by the way. But because that gives the person's real name, I will say Scott, just Scott, no surname, sent a £5 and said, here, have a tip, Diamond Geezer. So it could be SJ Almighty. SJ Almighty might be SJ Almighty. Thank you very much indeed. Very kind. Very kind. Now then, we got oh, for fuck's sake, fucking, why have you reset back up to the top? Where are we? Here we go. Nico Gray with a $10 says, went to the local comic shop to spend my brother. That is actually what they put. Went to the local comic shop to spend my brother. He got some D&D stuff, and I bought Batman Gates of Gotham Run and some back issues, and we feel we reconnected in our relationship as brothers. Oh, that's awesome. Dude, that's awesome. Sitting around in the front room or one of your bedrooms, reading your comics together, you know, maybe a sody pop and some crisps, chips. As you read your back issues. Cool times, man. Nice. I like that. Thunderstorm with the $5 says, how did the Eternals get made? How does such a boring thing exist in such a creative place? I don't know. I haven't seen it. So I can't comment. on what it's like. All I know is now that one or two of the critics have spoken up and said, hey, you know what? This is a bit fucking boring. Then there's more. There's more that is starting to do so. So I will see it. I will see it. As we'll end up getting more super. That's why I'm kind of jumping between both. I am having to end at 7:30, so I will be. We got 25 minutes left. So I will be smashing through a few. Hold on. I gotta wait for the chat to catch up there. Late art with a 14 check super sticker of a black kitty cat. Thank you, late art. And Kelly Johnson with a $2. What about Carl Tanner making Jon Snow his B word? Oh, I thought that was a really tumultuous experience. No fucking idea. Right, Thunderstorm. Oh, there we go. White Tiger with a 10 euros says, for Mauler, about tropes and cliches, I guess a trope is a character archetype, like a hacker, and a cliche is the thing they do, like screaming, I'm in, once something is hacked. Love you guys so much. There you go. Nice little thing there. Simply Rocco with a $5 says, hail to you guys. Discovery is not real Star Trek, correct? And as did sweet diabetes take away the horror of Batwoman yet? It's trying to. It's really trying to. Tomorrow, though, I might up the game and just go with some crack. Some crack cocaine. Night King 01 with a $5 says, it's a really slow going book. It takes its time, giving a lot of information about the world. I hope part 2 goes more into it. And the Emperor. Yeah, I want to know more about the Emperor. I want to know more about the Emperor. Metal Framey with a $2 says, as who'd win in a fight, Punisher or Hush? Punisher. Punisher, definitely. Zach Gilbert with a $2. Mauler, you gay. Oh, that's not nice. Or maybe he wants to be. I don't know. Larry Herzog Jr. with a $5 says, how many comics does Gary have to bag? It's seemingly endless. He bags what he wants to bag, dude. He bags what he wants to bag. He likes the fact that the show, we do our chit chat so he can just go on. I mean, this guy's got, God knows how many comics. So he got a lot of stuff that he wants to rebag and stuff. Nami Brown with a 10 AEDs. Hello from Dubai, AED, United Arab Emirates, Dirham. Thank you. There you go. I've been educated. I have been educated, and I appreciate that. Not applicable again with a $2 says indie game, Hades, Battle Brothers, Ender Lilies. Puppy Sect with a 20 Swedish says, if you want a good slasher, watch The Burning. Okay. Wolfsplane with a $5 says, hail as Gary and Longman. What are your thoughts on modern creature design? Does it feel a little sameish to you all? Did you read my first super? I would have read it. Boobs. I would have read it. Oh, wow. I left this on. Yes, I mean, all CGI creatures just look the same now. They just all look the fucking same to me. The creatures in Stranger Things just look like the creatures that came out of the water in the Eternals trailer. It's just samey old samey, boring, generic. Nothing. You look at Alien, yeah. You look at the xenomorph in Alien, and that is like very distinct. You look at the Predator, very distinct. And nowadays it's just all, it's just all CGI blobs. I'd say so. Night King 01 says, has Mauler read Batman Hush yet? Not yet, no. I'm sending him a comic package soon, which will have Hush in it. And Shane O'Reilly with a €1.50 super sticker. Hot dog. Zargatormir with 20 Swedish says, burps. Good B. DJB as. Okay. Asian guy in a bad disguise with a £1.50 hot dog. Wait, was SG Almighty a diamond geezer? And I'm sorry, you're a diamond geezer and a hot dog, dear. It's okay. You had a hot dog. You have a free hot dog. Not applicable with a $5 says Korean webcomics are also fun. You can check out Night of the Fallen Star, The Lady and a Butler, and Doridorism on lesin.com. Big fan of those. Okie chokie. Taylor Ramirez with a $5 says scrolled back to listen to the Batwoman drama, and I'm really surprised that the studio is siding with Scott. Is it because he's against Rose? I don't know. I mean, Dougray Scott's he's a well-respected actor, you know, and Ruby Rose's claims were very vague. And also, we now know that it was the studio. I thought I was convinced Ruby Rose left the series of her own accord, but no, we discovered that she was fired. She was fired from the show. So I think I don't think there's a lot of love going in Ruby's direction, and her vague Dougray shouted at women and abused women. What does abused women mean? You know, there were no specifics. What does that mean? That kind of does come as just like wishy-washy. He shouted at women. Okay. Let's say that Dougray did shout at some women. What's the context? Did they fuck up? Was it him being an asshole? You know, there's not a lot of context going on there. And if she has no proof to offer, then it is slanderous. It's slanderous. So Dougray, especially in the age of cancellation culture and Me Too and all of this kind of stuff, if he wants to get it stamped out ASAP so it doesn't affect his, because this is stuff which can honest to God affect your career, then he's gonna do it. But this whole thing's a shit show, and I don't think it's over. I got a feeling that Ruby Rose or these emails that she's claiming might just slip out. So, yeah, apparently she's got some emails that are shitty towards Caroline Dries, at least Caroline Dries. But yeah, the whole Dougray Scott stuff, you gotta provide proof, evidence, something that substantiates what you're saying. Don't be wishy-washy, and don't be a pussy, and don't be a bitch. Okay, King Knight 01, the $2 says, you heard the Dune sequels being greenlit, right? Well, Dune 2 is. We know that. Dune 2 is. I don't know about future, but Dune 2 is. Kelly Johnson with the $2 says, the Valerians of Valerai with Summer Isles ancestry. I'm 100% with you. No fucking idea. No idea. And IR Abnormal. IR Abnormal became a member of the channel, so thank you very much indeed for becoming a member. But yeah, you gotta back up if you want to make claims against people. Then you gotta back. Somebody said Cherry Coke. I love Cherry Coke. I love Cherry Coke. Kelly Johnson with the $2 says, "Has no dragons in House of the Dragon trailer." Oh well, they're storing them up. They're storing them up. They don't want to shoot the wad. They're going to wait either to the last trailer or they're either gonna leave it to the last trailer, because they're probably still doing the CGI, in all fairness. That's one of the final things that gets done. So it's either for the final trailer, or they're just gonna wait, gonna get people wet, in anticipation. I ain't gonna watch this show. Can I just say, I ain't gonna watch it. Gary can watch it. I fucking ain't. Paul Hickey with a $2 says, Mauler, EFAP of Movie Bob Batman v Superman would be epic. Trevor Sumner with a $10 says, if the Batwoman season 2 live stream is indeed happening, I humbly suggest that a remix of Ocean Man be created for the intro, where Asmauler, Rags, Jay Longbone, and Thorias all take part in the song. That ain't gonna happen, but I appreciate the candor with that one. But yeah, we might still do it. We might still be able to do it. We shall see. I'm gonna just wait for Gary to watch it, just some guy to watch it. I know, Yellow Flash, if you can fucking watch it, I don't care. I ain't watching it. I do not give a fuck about Game of Thrones anymore. Okay, I'm gonna have to smash through a few, because we've got about just under 15 minutes left. Bear Business with a $5 says, Mauler, you are just thinking about Brendan Fraser and his arc with Dr. Cox and putting Dr. Cox into all stories. Scott Vakra with a £10 says, Scotland did not ban the word spooky. The National Theatre of Scotland chose to not use the word spook. It was a racial slur. The media exaggerated it. Halloween is still a thing in Scotland. Oh, very interesting. Ooh. Yeah, the media said that Scotland, or some aspect, had banned the word spooky because it was a racial slur, which it is not. Context does matter. Context does matter. Rate. If you're not a doctor, please don't send me medical advice. Just saying. Rate. Loyalty F fan with a $2 says, Dr. Cox saying goodbye to Brendan Fraser still hurts. Oh man, that episode got me. Fuck, that episode got me. Alkioreo 97 with a $5 says, pretty sure the first black Superman was in the background of James Bond's Thunderball. And which is really weird, because the next super chat is by 007 Angelo with a $5 says, I wonder if Mauler will ever show us his face, or like Dredd, never remove the mask. I think if Longman is in if he decides to make a public appearance, I think Longman in a gas mask would be funny, but I think he'd have to eventually obviously speak and not suffocate. Vicky Lawney with a £5 says, hugs for Sadaz. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Beetlejuice with a $2 says, farting in the bathtub will cheer you up. As don't have a bathtub, just got a shower. So I can fart in the shower, but normally, something bad could happen. James Moore with a $5 says, shake my head, Mauler's streams don't have these many bots. I'm popular. What can I say? Marksman of 117B with a $2 says, red alert, the bots are here. And then Man of War, Marksman of 117B, sorry, with another $2 says, victory. Chad has defeated the bots. I know, I just needed to put slow mode on. And then bots defeated. Illuvantia with a £10 says, you're British and we Brits love taking the piss out of ourselves. Yes, we do. Never mind others. That's our comedy. Up the game? Hell, they need divine intervention to insult you. I know. Self-deprecating humor is a big part of British humor. It's a big part of British humor. So, never take yourself too seriously. Oh man, you've lost the game if you do that. Michaeli Chisawashi here with a €2 says, I used to be convinced Drinker was really fat. No, Drinker's a very slender, handsome man. Andre Medelsky with 100 checks says, Gary, I can see on your face those leftist tears taste exactly like I thought. Just awful. As we love you, no matter how bald you are. By the way, sexy as fuck. Mauler, late but still happy birthday. Ah, there you go. James Moore with a $5 says, shake my head. Even the bots, Mauler gets us sexier than over here. Come on, man. Wow. No need. Roberto Metzger with a 20 Brazilian says, hi guys, let me cheer you up. Oh, I saw every single episode of Batwoman through your channel. The best experience of my life. The only reason I don't want it to end is your reviews. Greetings from Brazil. Oh, thank you, Roberto. I do appreciate that. I love hearing stuff like that. Thank you. I do try to make them as entertaining as possible. And I mean, I'm not trying to, toot my own horn, but I did think the last episode that I did, the last review that I did of Batwoman because that was a really, really boring episode. Was a pretty entertaining one. Andrew Matthews with a £10 says, Gary, I was working at a Milan airport in the early 90s, got a hot dog from there, and when I bit into it, it was not onions, but sauerkraut. No! I do not do sauerkraut. Marksman117B with a $2 says, World War III has broken out in chat. The robot will not win. Loose Cannon 84 with a $2.22. I think Hannah Gatsby's in the chat. P. Gombe with a €5 says, Andre and Tom mentioned reading the Dune script and how much more backstory it contained. Your thoughts on a director's cut or extended version? I'd be up for it. If there was one, and if it was, if it fleshed out things even further, I'd definitely be up for it. Scott Vakra with a £10 says, can you please review Evil of the Dalek Reanimated, the only real Doctor Who we have left at this stage? Probably not. But she's back in 4 days. Folks, she's back in 4 days' time. Lack of Attack with a $10 says, she was supposed to be Kira Solo, which was a remnant of Lucas's treatment for episode 7. But there were a lot of rumors about that, so Jar Jar probably changed the character. It would explain Han and Rey's arc. I don't mean this to you, Lack of Attack. This is not directed at you. But I could not give any less of a shit if I tried. I do not give a single flying fuck about the sequel trilogy at all. What they tried to do, didn't try to do, tried to retcon, put out a new book to try and explain. I don't give a fuck. Just saying. Rangi with a $5 says, as you look like a Batwoman character. Hey, Morsey, I just started Breaking Bad. Any recommended shows for after that? Well, after you finish Breaking Bad, you might want to, just take it easy for a bit. Watch a few cartoons. Just watch a few cartoons or something. Jay Nash with a $5 says, get Gary to do Gartic Phone with you. We could do that. Ruben Christopher Hayes with a 3-part super chat, $5 each. So thank you, Ruben. Number 1, as spammers or critics of you are just jelly. Gary knows. I just don't care what others think. You are all great and funny gentlemen. I respect you all since your opinions are backed by good arguments. Bald is beautiful and beards. Will we ever see the long man? You all have beautiful souls, and I raise my chicken fajitas to you all. God damn, I want a chicken fajita. Get your ass to America, Florida, or Texas. Thank you, Ruben. That's really kind, those super chats. Trevor Sumner with a $5 says, is Mauler going to receive Dark Victory since he's going long Halloween? He's not getting the long Halloween. Well, not yet anyway. He's not getting the long Halloween yet. So we'll have to wait for that one. Harry Line with a 5 Canadian says, hail, gentlemen. Have any of you read the Chung Ku sci-fi series from the 90s? Fantastic world building, in my opinion. Let's go, Brandon. No, I have not. Loose Cannon 84 with a $6.16. Mars Attacks. Do the aliens have two sexes like we do? Yeah. Kubus SC7 with a €5 says, there was a 6-part Dune TV series in the early 2000s. Yes. Looks funny from today's standards, but I liked it. That's fine. Giggles Bits with a $5 says, to clarify, the first full CG character on screen is young Sherlock Holmes. CG had been in movies before that. Hail. Love you guys. Thank you. And John Papa Sergio with a $5 says, I'm not fond of the recent Marvel films, but thoughts on the rumors of Spider-Man 4 and Amazing Spider-Man 3 happening with 2 new films slated for 2023. I personally do not read anything into that at all. People are just riding the crest of the likelihood that those boys are going to turn up in the next Spider-Man film. So I would not hold any stock into it at this moment in time. So yeah, but don't worry about it. It's all gravy, baby. It's all gravy, baby. Right, there we are. We are caught up, folks, and perfect timing. So well, I'm going to call it here. I'll be back in 30 minutes with What Toys with Robert Meyer Burnett. We got a lot of toy stuff to talk about this week, and I've got some sexy things to show off as well. So please join me back in 30 minutes with that. And thank you ever so much, everyone who super chatted. I apologize that I was really tired yesterday and I couldn't do the all the super chats then. You know that I try to do them all on the same show. It's rare that I do a super chat square up like this. So I do appreciate that. And I'll be back in 30 minutes. So you take care. Bye for now.